Incredible scenes yesterday as Portsmouth beat fellow League One promotion contenders Sunderland to lift the Checkatrade Trophy. Record numbers for this competition, more than 85,000 fans backing two former Premier League clubs, both working their way slowly but surely back to the top.
Both sets of fans here today have suffered huge lows over the last few years. They do, though, remain some of the most loyal supporters in the country, and they're determined to enjoy their moment in the spotlight today for all the right reasons.
From Portsmouth, we're true fans, and that's it. We just true blue. Yeah, excellent.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. We didn't think we'd get this far, being a Pompey fan, but yeah, it's been absolutely brilliant. Nice day out.
I think that we should just push ourselves to the limit and make sure that we try our best. They're going to do really well and they're going to win.
The atmosphere inside the stadium more than a match for the very biggest of internationals and cup finals. And those fans were rewarded with a match befitting of such dedication. Sunderland dominated the first half and held on to their lead until 9 minutes from time when Nathan Thompson forced extra time. With penalties looming, Jamal Lowe looked like he had won it. But it would take even more than that to separate two sides level pegging at the upper ends of League One. Aidan McGeady's second meant spot kicks. And after winning the toss, Pompey were faultless in front of their travelling faithful, with Ollie Hawkins firing home the winning penalty.
Insane. I think it's an EFL's dream to get 86,000 for a Checkatrade game. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I think going into them second half, you really felt the atmosphere and the intensity, and it felt like they were sucking it in. You knew it was only a matter of time before we'd get on the score sheet. So yeah, they were incredible today.
We were forgetting that we even were involved with the team. It just was a game and a match, and then at the end I thought, wait a second, we own this team. That's good news. It was good. So I'm happy for the team and for Kenny Jackett, and they worked very hard and trying to work their way back up, and the fans are not giving up on us, so we keep moving along.
Cool. On to sport now, and a fantastic Wembley win for Portsmouth yesterday. Tony has two of the heroes from the team with him tonight.
I certainly do, yes. Gareth Evans and Craig McGilvray are with me, along with the EFL Trophy. I've got to say, having covered a lot of Wembley occasions, semi-finals, finals, yesterday, quite extraordinary. One of the best atmospheres I've seen. Let's talk to the guys in a second. First, though, how Kenny Jackett's side sent the Blue Army wild with a thrilling win under the arch.
A penalty shootout often comes down to nerves, guts and some luck. But Pompey's Ollie Hawkins made it look easy.
And he'll score! And Portsmouth have won the EFL Trophy. They win it 5-4 on penalties.
A dramatic conclusion to an incredible occasion. 85,021, a record crowd for this final, saw Sunderland lead at half-time. Kenny Jackett doesn't panic in these situations, and his side forced extra time through Nathan Thompson's first goal for the club. On to the next 30. Jamal Lowe's finish would have been worthy of winning any final. But Aidan McGeady took it to spot kicks, his and Sunderland's second, in the 119th minute. Pompey put on a five-star show, scoring all of their penalties. Just the one Sunderland miss had proved costly.
What a roller coaster. We were terrible in the first half, came back second half, and then should have won it in extra time and then concede. Nightmare, but we won.
What did you think of that?
I think it was amazing because it was my first game and they won.
What a game to see.
It's been a long road. Me and my boy have been the whole road, haven't we?
Yeah, we were there the last time we were here. We were up there. We got all the way down, hopefully all the way back up there.
And that is the remarkable thing with this Portsmouth story. And Gareth and Craig, who are with me here tonight, we've seen this journey from top to bottom and hopefully all the way back up again. First of all, what's it like to actually be a Wembley winner?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Obviously, it was a great day out for everyone concerned with the football club, from the players, the staff, all the way to the fans. And it's just great. Obviously, every young aspiring footballer wants to play at Wembley, but to be a winner as well, it's fantastic.
Now, Craig, there's one thing we didn't show in that report, and that was your penalty save from Lee Catamol. Just talk us through your mindset there. Did you have an inkling of the way to go? What was the thought process?
Well, to be fair, before the penalties even started, all the lads basically said it to me. It's a chance to make yourself a hero, and a lot of the penalty takers were already taken off at that moment, and a lot of it was just sort of guesswork, really. I had a feeling with Catamol that he was going to go to my left, and thankfully he did, and I saved it.
Well, here it is. There we are, in all its glory. A fine save. That ultimately the difference. We also saw the owner and his family, the Eisners. You know, I mean, it's been a big few years for Portsmouth, and you know, hopefully they're leading the charge back.
Yeah, definitely. The club it's a massive club. You can see that from the attendance at Wembley. There's 40-odd thousand fans there, and that sold out in almost a week. That was all. So it's definitely it's far too big to be in League One, and it definitely deserves to be a lot higher and possibly back in the Premier League.
Now, I've got to ask though, Gareth, what was said at half-time, because Sunderland led at the break and they looked the better team, but a lot changed after that.
Yeah, you're right, they were the better team. We were definitely under the cosh in the first 45 minutes, but the manager sort of said at half-time, we need to be a little bit better in possession, keep hold of the ball better, and sort of break with the ball better as well. He obviously complimented us on how well that we defended, but it was just a case of trying to get some possession and build some attacks.
And psychologically, though, to pull yourselves back up from 2-2 into penalties, was that a big effort for everyone, Craig?
It can be. Like, the whole game itself was just very, like someone said on the tape, that it was like a roller coaster. It was very up and down. 1 minute we're behind, then we're in front, and they've scored in the last minute, and then you've got to bring it into penalties, and it can be tough. And the lads, fair play to them, they've stuck all 5 of them away and won us the trophy. So yeah,
absolutely. Well, we're so glad to have you talking to us with the trophy here tonight.